a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
And the Blue Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Finds his tight end. He smashes his way through again. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Blue Devils will call on their punt team. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. So Florida Atlantic's offense has the ball for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look safe. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because...
Turning it on! He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball. He'll keep it himself. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. The Owls have a lot of options on second and inches. Williams will pass. Right on the money. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Looking to throw for it. He wants it all. Touchdown, Owls. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing it because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Gives it on the option. Runs through a tackle. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Motion from the wide receiver. To the ground. He's got it again. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Off the boot, looking for his man. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Blue Devils are flying down the field. He might want another play. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Trying play action. Grabbed behind the line. It's Card. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Williams looking for a man. He lets it fly. And he dropped it. Incomplete pass in what would have been a huge gain. No defender anywhere around, and he just flat dropped it. The kick is on its way. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. He's got him. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Spins away from the defender. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back's got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Moving away from pressure. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Looking to throw on first down. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Duke. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
With the catch, it's Carr. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Williams will pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Turns it on at midfield. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Found that space and picked up 6 out to the 33.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
On the run, it's James. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle. Man, those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Might be changing the route. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's James. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. And the Blue Devils are marching down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
So now it's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Looking for a huge play. Got it. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
This is an offense that wants to take shots in the pass game. That time they went play action, and they were throwing the go route. That's one-on-one. Who's faster? The receiver gets in behind the defender. He is able to make the catch and take it in for the score.
On the move out of the end zone. And the returner will be dragged down. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. As productive as these two offenses have been early, you really can't afford an empty possession here. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. Florida Atlantic races to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Caught near the sticks. It's Zimmerman. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Quickly to the tight end. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10.
They're running the curl route against zone coverage. The quarterback knows that's going to be a tight window. He's got to rifle that ball into his wide receiver. He does just that, and as a result, they pick up the first down.
Right down the middle. Complete downfield. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires into the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Williams looking for a man. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop.
How do you not get excited and out of your seat when you see the big boys making the little boys play? Listen, I know you DBs can do all that running around stuff and catch the football. I can too. I just do it in a sexier, bigger body. Yes, please.
He'll start this drive firing. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. There he goes! Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trust in your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Grab behind the line. It's James. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's James. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Starting to feel a little pressure. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to them.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket, He obviously was, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Lived to fight another down.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll pull it down. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
You have got to have pass rushing lane integrity when you face this quarterback. On 3rd down, someone gets out of his gap right up the middle. It's easy for the quarterback to see. He just tucks it and takes off and picks up the first down.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Grab near the marker. It's James. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
I love when you sell the run like that quarterback did right there. Stuck it in the belly of the running back, pulls it out, runs the play action. Great job of confusing the defense a little bit, making them honor the run, and then throwing the ball in the lanes right behind them.
Wants to throw on first down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Quarterback may change this route. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the catch. He stopped right at the 15-yard line. Needed a little bit more to move the chains. Chip shot field goal from here, but will they go for it on 4th down? The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. Oh, the attempt is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Blue Devils will kick it off to start the 2nd half. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're like, breaks into the open. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get line.
Pulls it in down the sideline. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Williams will pass. Using the quick game. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26. Florida Atlantic trying to line up quickly. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Scott. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. Just drives it between the uprights. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Conference USA action right now, fellas. Wait till you see how things are playing out. LSU is running away with things right now, and you just know Mike the Tiger is loving this offense today. They're up 14 over Kentucky. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward in a game that could shake up the CUSA race significantly.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll ride the hot hand. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back on the option to give.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Blue Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
They go to the ground. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll try it again. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Duke. They take the lead with the 6. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Breaks the tackle. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. And the Owls come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Williams looking for a man. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll try to do it himself. And he is corralled short of the line to gain. Florida Atlantic decides to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Running back searching for a hole. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Blue Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Fighting off the defender. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Got the first down and more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. 1st and 10, they're down to the 25. Going with the ground game left. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game. And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Touchdown, Blue Devils! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Smith. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Connection to the right. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hawkins. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit. You saw it on that last play.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. The give to the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Offense gets set for second down. Now the play fake. And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who start through the first three periods. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly. Williams will pass. Got it in the middle. It's Mooney. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Owls, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Looking to throw on first down. He makes a grab. And he will score! Touchdown, Owls! That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they needed. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
Slams it ahead. And he'll be brought down.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of two-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
One of the big risks about being in an empty set is that you don't have tight ends or running backs helping you out in pass protection. And that time, the quarterback got hit right before he let it go, and that's why that ball fell incomplete.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Blue Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. He's going to let it go. Makes the catch on the right side. No one there to stop him, except the fella in the striped shirt who threw the penalty flag. This one might be coming back. Those linemen can get a little aggressive sometimes in pass pro, and it'll cost him. Touchdown off the board, and they'll back up 5. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Williams looking for a man. Caught over the middle. It's Mooney. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Going for it all. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Leading by 1, they'll go ahead and go for 2 and try to make it a field goal game. Makes the grab on the left. He'll be stopped short. Still a 1-point game here in the 4th. They'd hoped to push this edge out to a field goal, but they were denied. 29-2. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not
turning it on. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the 2nd level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker missing the hole before getting north.
He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. The Blue Devils have their offense in high gear. To the air on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. Bounced out of bounds at the 43-yard line. And the Blue Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The run from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to pick up a few here on third down, but from here it would be a 60-yard attempt. Slithers into space. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Blue Devils pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Leaves it with the running back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. They're dealing with a second and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Makes the grab. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Blue Devils come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
You've got to be impressed by what you've seen from this defensive line in the game, because they're getting to the quarterback, they're getting sacks, and when they can't get there, they're putting their arms up and they're batting balls down. So impressive watching this D-line go to work.
He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And after taking the lead, guys, we still have a big finish coming.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Williams will pass. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Hawkins. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Looking downfield on first down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down. And the Owls can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Handoff from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. They'll try to get the first through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Well, if that last incompletion's any indicator, it's going to be hard to convert this fourth and short coming up. You're trailing late in the game. You've got to come up with a big completion. But where are you going to go? Where's your best matchup here on this next critical down?
Will not get there. A fourth down stop. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The offense set for a first down play. And they'll take a knee. Winning can become a habit. Now they've